That's a good question, Cupcake. Let's find out. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. I'm Jason Alexander, and if you're new to the channel, how's it going? Today we're going to be taking on the diet of the 3 best non-doctors and anabolic food connoisseurs that many of us have really grown to know and love. And to be honest, quite frankly, have probably helped a lot of us either get into shape or have helped change the perspective on fitness and nutrition. And like many of you, I take a lot of these anabolic recipes and incorporate them into my daily diets. But I gotta say, I've never really done a full day of eating just foods straight from the cookbooks of these 3 kings. So today it's gonna be a ton of food, some lifting, and who knows, maybe I'll show the little furball cupcake. But first things first, we gotta get a better buzz. Let's go. So I figured to get the most out of these glorious recipes, we gotta get a pretty solid workout in. And I don't know about you guys, but I've been going off of Matt Ogus's 753 program. It's pretty basic, but follows the same structure as Wendler's 531. But I'm curious, what type of workouts are you guys doing? What type of plans are you guys on? Comment down below and let me know. But otherwise, let's get to work. So, despite these chicken legs, I definitely love leg day. It's probably one of my favorite workouts. So I think it's safe to say that after any strong leg workout, you deserve a classic anabolic French toast. So today we're taking on Greg Doucette's anabolic French toast, and quite frankly, I've only done his French toast pancakes, and so this should be really interesting. It looks like it's a pretty straightforward and simple recipe. So for bread, we're just gonna go ahead and use Texas toast. This is a thick cut, because boys, we like them thick. But each slice is 90 calories, 17 grams of carbs, and 2 grams of protein, so I'm probably gonna do about 5 slices. Yeah, I'll probably do about 5 slices. But next up, we're gonna go ahead and use an entire carton of egg whites and talk about some anabolic gains. This is a ton of protein. So next we're gonna go ahead and throw in vanilla extract in. I've got a Spice Supreme vanilla extract, and I guess we're dealing with the upper echelon of vanilla extracts, but we're gonna go ahead and put 1 cap, which is essentially a 1/4 teaspoon or so. Boom, all right, done. Next, we've got cinnamon, and 1 carton of these is essentially 2 cups. So for every cup, we're gonna go ahead and give this a solid spank. 1, 2. We love some extra cinnamon, so 3, 4. So I think that's pretty much it, but I wanna add my own flair to it. I'm gonna add a little bit of flavor enhancer and give this a nice little fruity taste. So Greg Doucette definitely makes this recipe super easy. On top of the strawberry water flavor enhancer, I'm gonna go ahead and add a blueberry reduction to it. So I just went ahead and heated up the pan to a low to medium heat. We're just gonna go ahead and toss these onto the pan, and I guess that's it. So pretty simple recipe so far. All right, so probably not the sexiest looking French toast, but I will say they are smelling absolutely delicious. Guys, these French toasts are looking absolutely amazing, but I think Greg Doucette's two most popular recipes are probably his French toast and also his protein ice cream recipes. And you know, that's just my opinion. But I just went ahead and threw Greek yogurt on top of these because, hey, they taste absolutely great when mixed with maple syrup and then any of your French toast, pancakes, or waffles. So give it a shot if you haven't. But I also went ahead and made a quick little reduction using blueberries. And you know, these are looking absolutely amazing. So let's go ahead and dive in. Oh, take a look at that. I'm excited to try these, so let's dig in. Cheers, boys. That is really good. There's a ton of flavor in this. So if you guys have tried the French toast pancakes, you're probably very familiar with kind of the texture because it comes out more like a quiche, if anything. If you use regular ass bread, I could see that definitely, you know, kind of being the same experience, being more of a quiche-like, but I've noticed that because I'm using Texas toast and because it is thick, the egg whites don't necessarily soak through all the way and really kind of give you that spongy feel to it. So having a thicker toast definitely gives you a good amount of layer of egg white from top to bottom and then a little bit of thickness in between. So when you bite right into it, it's got some good bite to it. There's some girth to there. All right, guys, so we just wrapped this up. The French toast was absolutely bomb.com. I think I probably prefer this over the French toast pancakes, to be quite honest. It's just a heck of a lot easier to make, and also at the same time, you get a ton of protein. So we're gonna go ahead and get changed, and I'll see you guys in the next meal. All right, guys, I'm absolutely starving right now. I just got done doing some housework. For any of you who own a house and have been working on renovations, you know the pain and how much energy and time it takes into doing renovations on a house. But nevertheless, it just dawned on me. I don't know why people go out and make the effort to purchase a sauna, because all you gotta do is just move to Texas during the summertime and you know what, health. But I did want to say though that the Anabolic French toast recipe by Greg Doucette this morning was definitely on point. And I gotta hand it to him. You know, like creative recipes like this really help folks like us really stay on track with our fitness and our nutrition plans. But in order to really grow and establish ourselves in the upper echelon, you know, elite fitness status, you know, we gotta take things up a notch and find a recipe that just really has a to it, right? So maybe something like a buffalo. And since I absolutely love pizza, why don't we dig into FDL's buffalo pizza recipe? So if you've seen my video on FDL's Domino pizza, it was more of a personal size pizza, and it looks like from the volume of the flour and the ingredients that we've got, this is gonna be quite a little bit of a larger recipe. All right, guys, we've got the FDL buffalo chicken pizza, and this is looking absolutely delicious. Can't really go wrong with buffalo chicken, right? So, a couple of things. I'm definitely eating off a cutting board. I don't have a plate that's large enough to hold this size pizza, but this is a pretty good size pizza. So I think this recipe does a really good job of portion size and also from instructions just really hitting that brown. The timing is really spot on. I mean, I don't know about you, but I don't think anyone really wants their pizza crust to look like a vintage Coach bag. So, you know, I think this is pretty spot on in terms of a golden brown pizza crust, buffalo, chicken. Oh man, the blue cheese just absolutely smells delicious. So, you know, let's just get into a first bite. Oh, look at that. That is looking absolutely gorgeous. Holy smokes. All right, before we go any further, I know I promised you guys macro breakdown. So earlier this morning, the macro and calorie breakdown for the French toast Greg Doucette breakfast, that was a total of 625 total calories. From a macro breakdown standpoint, we're looking at 5 grams of fat, 60 grams of protein, and 85 grams of carbs. Now for this buffalo chicken pizza, this is a pretty solid sized pizza, and FDL has done a very good job with his pizzas. So the total calorie and macro breakdown is 1,012 total calories. Now keep in mind, I did add a little bit more chicken and blue cheese, but the total macro breakdown is 16 grams of fat, 120 grams of protein, and 97 grams of carbs. I'm absolutely starving right now, so we're gonna go ahead and dive into this. I gotta say, the crust here, for those of you who absolutely only like thick crust or deep dish type pizzas, this obviously is not gonna be one for you. But this crust, I mean, take a look at this. This is a pretty solid crust there. Wow, guys, this is way more filling than I actually thought or anticipated. So I'm gonna go ahead and hold off of this. I do need to save some of this for Christine because she wanted to try this out. But guys, buffalo chicken, on point. So guys, today's been pretty eventful, right? We went to France, had some good French toast, went to Italy, had a pretty solid pizza, and then, you know what? Hey, I think we're staying domestic. So we're gonna build out a quesarito. This is gonna be more of an inspiration or kind of an iterative take on RJ's quesarito recipe. So for all of you guys, I know that there's been a few comments related to trying his quesarito recipe and doing a review on it. So this will kind of give you a heads up on that, but we're gonna go ahead and start this off with 2 low carb tortillas, high in fiber, and then also some low fat mozzarella cheese. So we're basically gonna do a quesadilla real quick. Let's get into it. So RJ makes this recipe pretty simple to make. We're just gonna go ahead and throw some cheese on here, make a quick little quesadilla, making sure that the cheese is just slightly melted, and then we'll throw the rest of the ingredients on top, roll it up, and we should have ourselves a little food baby. Hoo-wee! So we finally gave this little food baby a belt. Got some good golden lines on it. Wasn't able to fully wrap it because the quesadillas were just a tad bit too small. Just to let you know what I'm working with. I think the best part about this is the queso. Because one, obviously, who doesn't love cheese? But two, just the flavor in this is just absolutely gorgeous. So that was absolutely delicious. I absolutely love burritos or anything that I can just put all of the ingredients into one, like I love food bowls. Anything you could just put into one thing reduces the amount of dishes that you have to do, and also you just get everything in one bite, right? In terms of total calories, today I just calculated, I realized I'm actually quite under, and so I'm actually sitting at 2,075 calories, around 2,075 calories. But as you know, we can't end the night without something sweet, so I'll see you in a minute. Well guys, like I said, we really can't end this glorious day without a solid nightcap. So we're gonna take on a protein soft serve ice cream recipe by one of our very own subs, Rafael Leon. Rafael, if you're listening, cheers to you. But we're gonna go ahead and take this on. In terms of ingredients, everything is pretty much the same. Let's go ahead and take a look at them. So we've got PE Science Select, we've got the almond milk, and this is also going to require a little bit of a variation on original anabolic protein ice cream recipe, along with some xanthan gum, along with some Oreo pudding mix, and obviously we're going to need some ice. So guys, it really goes to show that you can really travel the world. I mean, we went to France, we went to Italy, we went to, I don't know, we stayed domestic to get some quesaritos, but at the same time, you can get your anabolic gains and really satisfy virtually every craving that you have by following the recipes of these 3 kings. Doesn't get any more beautiful than that. So guys, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this video here. I appreciate you guys tuning in to today's anabolic full day of eating. If you guys would like to see any other types of videos like these or just different types of topics outside of food reviews, shoot me in the comments below and I'll be sure to check them out. But otherwise, I'm gonna go ahead and cap off the night with this protein soft serve, which, hey, you guys might see a full review on, and then also catch some Cobra Kai with cupcakes. So I hope you guys stay safe, stay swole, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.